lost back-to-back starts in regulation for just the second time this year. That puck rolls wide, picked up by Riley. Morgan Riley. Steven Lorentz. That's broken up. It bounces right back in front. All alone. Score! Jack Hughes in behind the Leaf defense. And it's 1-0 New Jersey, 2.5 minutes in.
To leave alone, Jack Hughes gets lost because he gets knocked down. Everyone's flowing up the ice thinking it's going to be an odd man rush going one way, but puck is kept in. And Jack Hughes ends up with it all alone, and he is just way too talented to give that much time and space. His backhand almost into Wool's glove, but it rolls underneath them as the Devils open the scoring early on the Leafs.
It's brought in now by Dowling. Justin Dowling feeds that back to Pesce with a hard shot. Wool fights it off. The puck drops right back down to the slot, knocked away by Timmins.
And a guy who's having a fantastic season, not available.
Ekman-Larsson back across to Timmins, a long wrist shot. Again, Kovacevic has time and picks up the rolling puck. Hischier looks ahead to Mercer. He's got Meier with him. Dawson Mercer moves it and shoots. That deflected wide. Marner's pass tipped across to Nylander. And Nylander's pass is picked up by Nico Hischier. In comes Hischier, shorthanded. Hischier! Put that wide, and a penalty coming to Toronto.
Pass the puck to the other team's top player on a bit of a soft play that he fans on. Hischier turns on the Jets, cuts into Mitch Marner. Now I guess a little stick gets caught up on the hip of Hischier. Doesn't really impact the shot too much. But watch Marner's stick get caught on the left hip and arm. Yeah, a bit of a can opener in there. So that was a very abbreviated 20-second attempt at a power play. Gone for naught.
Picked up by Jack Hughes. Drops it back to Brett Pesce. Has tipped wide by Hamilton. Another chance in front. Hamilton puts that wide. Center ice and fires that down to the Leaf zone. Wool out to play it. For McCabe. That's knocked down by Palat. Ray Palat centers it. Brought with a shot that hit McCabe and went wide. Now Pesce. There's Tanev, threads that pass ahead for Holmberg. Back to Robertson. Shoots. Markstrom save, and Pacioretty couldn't quite reach the rebound. And chopped up by Holmberg. Shields off Jack Hughes. Pulls it back in front and shoots. That deflects wide. Back to Myers, who tees it up. That was blocked by Meier. That took a bite out of him. And Meier, slow to get to his feet, is limping noticeably. Now a centering pass by Riley. That's knocked away. Signed a 5-year deal with New Jersey. Lorentz up for Matthews, walking and shoots. Markstrom save. Matthews bats it back in front. It's knocked down by Brett.
Good job. Hughes to Hughes, and Jack tries to flip it through Steven Lorentz's feet, and he's able to turn it over. And see Matthews jump off the bench there. A couple handles, he goes underneath Jack Hughes' stick and still gets a pretty good attempt. A lot going on there after a nice turnover created by Lorentz, and then gets it to Matthews. Look at the stick handle there. It looks like nothing, but it is.
We're back towards the goal, but McCabe picks it off, and here's Tanev with it. Chris Tanev. Up for Domi. Now Domi trying to move it around Kovacevic, and does. In comes Domi. Moves that back, Nylander scores! Romeo Nylander on the feed for Domi, and the game is tied at 1.
Domi creates as a flipper into space, kind of eats up Kovacevic. It bounced off his stick, then it bounced off his skate, and Max Domi with his speed able to draw it, and the over back check from a couple Jersey forwards. They get caught in deep, allowing William Nylander to slide into the slot. And this one-timer is, yes, exactly. So difficult to elevate it with that kind of pace on a crossbody one-timer.
For Hischier to Hamilton. Feeds it across to Bratt. Bratt walks it and fires. Wool save, and he corrals the rebound. Hischier has 6, Hughes has 5. Among the players in the lineup. Mercer plays it back around. Picked up by Jack Hughes. Bratt feeds it back to Hischier. Nico Hischier shoots, scores! Power play goal for New Jersey. And the Devils are back on top.
Good battle in the corner between Mercer, Hughes, Bratt. They get a puck turned over, and then Hischier just walks in, and Joseph Woll getting a quick peek at Connor Timmins. He wasn't able to block the shot, and maybe got in the eye line of Wall. You watch this and you think you're on the bench for Leafs, you got to get your glove on that if you're Joseph Woll.
At the line, helped by Marner. Right on the line, throws out ahead, but picked off by Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton for Hischier. Tanev broke that up. Matthews snaps it ahead for Nyes. Moving in, Matthews. Nyes stopped in tight by Markstrom.
By Dougie Hamilton. This is a terrible pass when he's looking for a change, and he's the guy who gets caught up ice. He tries to catch Matthew Nyes, but not able to. Bailed out by his goaltender on the backhand side as Markstrom seals the top of his pad with his glove.
Nylander's pass is picked off by Kovacevic. At the line, held by Marner. Down to Nylander. Nyes parked in front. Nylander back for Marner. Marner for McMahon. Nylander shoots. Butchum save. They're up. Score! Austin Matthews. Power play goal. Ties the game.
They had to have it, and they finally get the puck. Really nice movement by McMahon. See him dart to the open space. That allows him to kick the puck for a one-timer. And then Austin Matthews doesn't sit in the corner. He gets to the front of the net and gets a stick underneath Dawson Mercer. He's going to have no chance to stop Austin Matthews there, and shovels it up and over and just past the goal line to tie the game. Power play had to get it going. That was well executed.
Bounces back to Jack Hughes. To Bratt. Here's Hughes. Cross to Bratt. Back to Hughes. Walks it and shoots. That was blocked in front. Myers spins it. Rebound, score! And it's Nico Hischier again. Another power play goal. So deja vu. Leafs tie it up. Ekman Larsson takes a penalty. Hischier puts New Jersey back in front.
In this situation, the penalty has been so good the last little bit. Last game let them down. This game as well. As it's a bouncing puck, caroming all around, but the strong forwards of New Jersey, a lot like Austin Matthews, he just sort of slides to the net, and despite getting hooked in from behind by Myers, able to corral it and stuff it home. Timo Meier puts it off the pads of Woll. It's a bouncing puck, but Woll does spit it right to the back door. It's tucked home by Hischier.
Palat picks that up at center ice. Andre Palat looks for Bastian walking in. He shoots. Woll makes the save and the rebound. Flattened by Hamilton. And the crowd hollering about that.
Marner already thought he getting held by Hamilton.
Now Matthews winds in. Austin Matthews in, shoots, scores! Austin Matthews strikes again! The Leafs have tied the game. Just like that.
As the puck gets cleared out after no call and a quick transition, Jersey's trying to mix in a line change, which allows Austin Matthews to get a little time and space, a little bump pass from Mitch Marner, and it's the same short side shot. We not just see him beat Ottinger against Dallas, the same spot. Right under the bar. I think a Marshall 6'5", but leaves a little room, and Matthews gets it to tie the game. Getting it for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and what a chance for Austin Matthews to get the hat trick. It's right there, but it clips off Siegenthaler's stick, and Matthews swings at where it was supposed to be, and then it's past the goal line before he gets it. I got it! He just can't reload fast enough. What a battle in front, Siegenthaler, Matthews.
Jack Hughes. 3-point game tonight, moves in, drops it back to Luke Hughes, walks in and shoots at the goalpost.
Jersey had their chances. Luke Hughes beat Woll cleanly.
Dropped off to Jack Hughes, steps around Matthews. Jack Hughes drops it back to Luke. Luke Hughes moves in, tries the other side and just missed. Hischier, as Timo Meier steps up, finds him, shoots, that goes high. Bounces back in the corner, McCabe for Matthews. To Marner.
Too late in the shift to do anything with it. They gotta change.
Matthews steps off, on comes Nylander.
There it is.
Back to Nylander, into the break. Nylander can win right here, scores! Nylander, overtime winner, and the Leafs take it 4-3.
Put music to Toronto's ears as the play continues, and a change. Luke Hughes sliding off, Nylander sliding in and tucking it home.